Hey guys, what is up? My name is Kayla and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, this is Kayla Ray Reads, where we talk about books and everything like that. So today we're gonna do a tag video, and today's video is gonna be the Mamma Mia book tag. And if you know anything about me, Mamma Mia is my favorite thing in the entire world. I love it so much. And I found this book tag on Ashley's channel. I'll link her video down below, and let's get into it. First question is When I Kissed the Teacher, and the prompt is name a book with a shocking plot twist. So for that prompt, I picked Dear Child by Rami Hausman. If you've seen any of my recent vlogs, you know that I just read this, and it is a translated work from German, and it is basically plotted out as Room meets Gone Girl. And I read this book and I suspected everyone. Every single male character in this book I suspected as the bad guy, and it is basically a young woman gets kidnapped, and for 13 years she is expected to live with her captor and bear his children. And then one day she breaks out and gets hit by a car, thus ensuing all of the tragic things that happens, her getting back to normal life. And the ending of this book caught me completely off guard. I had no idea what was going on, but in the best way possible, and I highly, highly, highly recommend that book. The second prompt is Waterloo. Name a book you're positive you'll fall in love with. So for that prompt, I picked A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. I have recently read ACOTAR, the first book in the series, and have yet to get my hands on ACOMAF, and I have heard nothing but good things. Everybody is Sarah J. Maas trash, and I want to become Sarah J. Maas trash, and I need to know what happens in chapter 55, so I'm positive I'm going to be in love with that story. So prompt number 3 is Why Did It Have to Be Me? Name a book you went to get out of a reading slump. So for that prompt, I picked Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I first read this book last year and I became obsessed with it. So now every time I feel like I'm in a reading slump, I grab the audiobook and I get to reading. This story is just so captivating. It is about the first son of the first female president of the United States, and he has a little enemies to lovers affair with Prince Henry, the Prince of England. And this book is so queer, it's so cute. I love the male-to-male romance, and it is really something that you guys should pick up because of how amazing it is. So yeah, prompt number 4 is I Have a Dream. Name a character that inspires you. And for that prompt, I picked Lenny from The Great Alone by Kristin Hannah. This was actually my first Kristin Hannah book, and it is set in the 1970s in Alaska, where Lenny and her parents moved to Alaska from, I believe, Portland, or some kind of western major city, and their dad really wants to rough it in Alaska. Lenny's dad has PTSD, so there is a lot of trauma in this family, but Lenny in particular is such an amazing character because she just shows such persistence in living her best life, being in Alaska and finding love and dealing with the trauma that her parents have that they push on her. I really think you should check this book out. The fifth prompt is Andante Andante, name your current read. Before that, I actually have the physical book with me, and I am currently reading The Downstairs Girl by Stacey Lee. I am about 55 pages in, and I am really enjoying it. Stacey Lee's work is so great because it shows in different time periods of America. The main character is always a Chinese American because Stacey Lee is a Chinese American, so these books are perfect for any prompts that include own voices. So yeah. Sixth prompt is knowing me, knowing you. Pick a book you broke up with and DNF'd. That prompt, it was very hard for me to pick because usually when I DNF something, I completely wipe it off of my brain and never look back at it again. But I did choose something for this prompt because I had to, and the only book that I could absolutely think of that I DNF'd and broke up with was The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. I would get into what this book is about, but I absolutely do not remember anything about it, and I cannot be bothered to look it up. I just remember not liking it at all. Okay, prompt 7 is Mamma Mia, name a book you recently read again. I tweaked this a little bit. I have not recently read it again, but I plan on reading it in the next 2 months because I'm really trying to get to the other books. But I picked Red Rising by Pierce Brown. It is about a young man named Darrow, and he is a Red. In this book, there is a caste system, and Reds being the lowest. They are the miners on Mars, so they live underground. And one day, there's a tragic event that happens, and Darrow is forced to infiltrate the Golds, which is the highest power, and he would like to take revenge from the tragic event that happened. I absolutely adore this. I rarely read sci-fi, so the fact that I read this and completely enjoyed it is just an amazing thing. Number 8 is Dancing Queen, and it is what is the book that made you want to dance around? For this book, I picked The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hoang, and I chose this because reading a book and dancing around isn't really something that I do, but thinking of the prompt, this book really fits because I was just so in love with the story. It is about a young woman who I believe has Asperger's, and she wants to use her math skills and get a boyfriend and kiss someone. And I loved this. It was so cute. It was so lighthearted. It had great, in my opinion, disability rep, and just the characters were so squishy and I loved them. And the final prompt is Super Trooper, name a series you have not finished because of the intimidating size. This, I picked Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Like I said before, I would like to be Sarah J. Maas trash, but I am putting this off completely. I read the first book a couple years ago, and I never finished. And since never finishing, it became from a 3-book series to, I believe, in total there are 7 or 8. And since it's taken me so long to try to get to them, I just haven't even tried to finish them. So that is my Mamma Mia book tag. I hope you enjoyed me singing along and answering these questions. I greatly enjoyed myself, and this is a video that you just watched of me acting a fool of myself, but this is me in real life, so thank you. I really hope you enjoyed this tag, and I hope to see you guys next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your favorite Mamma Mia song. Tell me which movie you think is better. Tell me your favorite character. I just want to talk Mamma Mia in those comments. And thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!